Your nervous system cannot be forced to do things. If you want new experiences, the first thing you have to do is make those experiences safe. First of all, change the programming. So before I changed my experience, I became self-aware. I became self-aware of what was happening, the patterns. If you're not aware of the patterns that is keeping you stuck, that is keeping you safe, no matter what work you do, sis, nothing is really gonna change. Hello there again. Welcome back to part 2 of the nervous system regulation. So we are going to talk a little bit more about the nervous system because there's some important point that I wanted to speak about, but didn't want to make that other video too long. So let's get into it. As you know, my name is Titilayo. Akiwende. I'm your identity and body reset coach. And today we are going to talk about how your nervous system is running the show and how it allows you to have what you have and what you really want but doesn't let you have it. Eloquence. Just before we continue with the video, I want to use this opportunity to invite you to my Life Reset Workshop. Life Reset Workshop is a space for you to work with me for 2 weeks to see the patterns running your life, to see it, name it, and to change it. Once you know what is running your life, sis, it is easy for you to get what you want. What you want is no longer a debate. It is now yours for the taking. Back to the video. So, before we go into the other aspect, I just wanted to let you know that you cannot force regulation because, like I said in my previous video, that nervous system regulation, like my understanding of it before was that I needed to be calm, I needed to be patient, I needed to rest a lot or sleep a lot. Now I know that it's more than that, and your nervous system cannot be forced to do things because, like I said in my previous video, the nervous system is there to keep us safe. So if you want new experiences, the first thing you have to do is make those experiences safe. First of all, change the programming. So I'm just going to give you a personal example of mine that I became aware of. So whenever I wanted to do a workout video recording for YouTube or maybe for my clients, sometimes I'll be like, oh, I really don't want to do it. I'm stiff in my body. I'm like, oh, it's not coming to me naturally. I'm not like, I'm looking forward to this workout video. It's gonna be bam, let's go do it. People are gonna love it. I'm not like that. I'm just like, oh, I wish I don't have to do that. Let me just go and do it because that's where my bread and butter is. I need to go and do it. Oh, I really don't want to do it. If I had a choice, I would not do it. Even though I'm saying this in my mind and my body is registering my feelings and thinking, oh, she actually does not really enjoy doing this. So why are we doing it? Let's try and keep her safe. Any opportunities, people that sign up to it to make her feel busy so that she can keep doing it, let us just keep them away. Let's block the gate so that she's not receiving new clients into that program because it's going to make her, keep doing the workout and she doesn't want to keep doing it. So my mind and nervous system, they're not listening to what I want. Titilayo is saying, I want more clients, I want more money. But my mind and nervous system is saying, these activities that will get you the more clients and money, it's not safe because you don't even like it. It makes you feel tired. So my mind and nervous system is running behind the back and, trying to like stop people from seeing me. So even though I might be doing a lot of the work, like advertising a lot, showing up, doing all the videos, people are seeing it, but my mind and nervous system, especially the mind, is not allowing that connection to happen, to signal to people to sign up. So my mind is blocking it from me receiving it, and my mind and my body doing a great job at that. When I became aware of it, hell no, I'm changing it. Now, whenever I want to do my workouts for my clients for YouTube, the recording, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm looking forward to it. In fact, that's what we're doing first. This is going to be good. I'm sending good feelings, good thoughts, good vibrations. I'm like happy. I'm beginning to change the experience. Now, my mind and my body, like my nervous system, they begin to register it as, oh, okay, so maybe this experience was not bad. They will not change it immediately. They will still think, okay, let's just see, like we've had this experience that, we've collected receipts that has been built up to this point. So we've only collected receipts once, so we cannot just change. The one that is dominant is what we're still going to follow through with. So your mind is thinking, okay, let's just see how we go. So the next time I do the workout, I'm happy, I'm joyful, I'm enjoying the experience. So I'm already collecting receipts on this end that is joyful, it's safe. So the more receipts I get, this other one that I've had in the past that makes it feel unsafe, it begins to lose power, it begins to lose energy, and then this one begins to grow until it becomes dominant in the system, in my body and in my mind. And very soon the gate that's been shut collapse, and then the gate of the new experience that makes it feel safe opens up, and then I just start attracting new clients, more people just start flowing in through the gates, and that is how it changes. So you see, that is one of the way that you can change your experience. And so before I changed my experience, I became self-aware. I became self-aware of what was happening, the patterns. And that is why my life reset workshop is so important, because you can do all the work, but sis, if you're not aware of the patterns that is keeping you stuck, that is keeping you safe, no matter what work you do, no matter how hard you push, sis, nothing is really gonna change. And if anything changes, it's gonna be through sheer and hardcore work. And the minute you take that energy and you stop working harder, you're back to square one. That's why some people are just so used to working hard, because they can't be bothered to change the beliefs and the programming, and they just work so hard all their life. By the time they are really old, it's only what they've acquired that they start living on, and they start trying to minimize it, hoard it, keep it so that they don't lose it, so that it can last them for a very long time. And unfortunately, that's how a lot of people live their life. And that's why they say the grave is one of the richest places on this planet, because a lot of people never live up to their potentials, or even one third or half or one quarter of their potential, because they've limited themselves by reliving the same program, the same pattern, and then push, survived through life to get all the things that they want, and now they've now achieved the things that they want. So say for example, they've built their house, they've owned it through sheer work and hard work, and now they've saved up a lot of money, maybe like 500K or 1 million or 2 million. And now once they've got to it, they now say, oh, okay, I can relax. So they let go of that energy that they've been pushing so hard. And now because they are now scared that they're going to be back to square one, now they start hoarding, they start minimizing, they start being strategic on how to use their money so that it will last them for maybe another 10 years or 20 years or more that they have to live in this life. So I'm not saying that is a bad way to live. I'm not saying it's good or bad. I'm just telling you what I've seen from my own observations. And I have decided I'm not going to live like that. I'm not going to live through sheer hard work, hardcore, and then retire, burn out, and now have a minimum amount of money and then start minimizing. No, we're not going to live like that. We are going to experience life in a beautiful way. Work hard a little bit, but let our body, let my mind and nervous system take part of the work and start working automatically for me as well, so that things are coming to me easily and effortlessly, and so that I can experience more, create more, use more of my talents and gifts and help other people, and not be so worried that, oh, if I stop working hard or pushing hard, the money is going to start diminishing and we're not going to have a lot of money. So sis, that is not a one way to live your life. All right, my queen, that is it for today's video. I'm not going to be doing another part on nervous system, because if you really want to learn more about your nervous system and start changing those patterns, then join the life reset workshop, or just come to me and let me coach you one-on-one, and we can go through this process together. All right, my queens, it's your girl Titilayo 3.8. Bye.